At-risk young people usually have very few options for education.
We found a local educational opportunity that's literally changing the game. Amani McClay explains.
They're called game changers. If we have returning citizens who can intercept kids who are going in the wrong directions, we can save lives. That's what we're doing. We're saving lives.
Elite Community Outreach is a not-for-profit that was started back in 2006. Within that program, the Elite Game Changer Safe School was born.
At the Safe School, we have 12 schools that feed into the Safe School currently. This is a middle school concept.
This alternative school is located on the second floor of the Dream Center. Students are referred here by their schools through the Peoria Public School District.
Teachers would identify behaviors that are unacceptable in this school, in the classroom. The principal would refer them through the school administration, Ms. Brooks, who would then refer them through my student affairs office. And then we do an intake.
Mr. Cannon says on average, students come into the school with a 1.0 GPA and an average attendance rate of 40%. But after the 12-week program, student success rates and GPAs are significantly higher.
They go from 1.0 to a 2.5 or even higher. They go back with a 94% attendance rate from that 40%, and that discipline rate, they go from that horrible or horrendous status to almost zero. The last testing in the spring, our students went up across the board 77%. That's pretty phenomenal data considering the data they come to us with.
But there are some students who aren't as successful.
We have students that don't always have success, so they stay longer. Not all students go back at that quarter, and that's the reality of the world we have with the students we work with, which is why we have game changers.
And it's the game changers that can relate to these students to help lead them down a different path.
Without this here program, you would have more kids in the community that would have the background like I do. But by this program being here, it gives a kid a chance in life, as well as myself.
Things may have started off bad for these students, but because of the Elite Game Changer Safe School, they've been able to turn their journeys around for the better.
I feel like this school is better than normal school, to be honest. I didn't think before I did something. Now I can think before I do. And, of course, communicate, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
It definitely changed my attitude. And going to that last field trip, it changed my perspective on a lot of the different things.
With the help of the Elite Game Changer Safe School, these students have a much brighter future. In Peoria, Imani McClay, 25 News.